Uh-huh. I like that. Try my bad. My thoughts is all over the place. Yeah, not all over. So shout out to that. Y'all make sure y'all scoot up, get comfortable, hit the damn like. It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I'm in the building. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a second. Let me let the beat build. I'm gonna get my plant some water. Me and my little plant. It's just me and my little plant to the end. I know that's right. It's doing good, y'all. It's thriving. Baby, yeah, she thriving. Tell me why. So, um, I know I'm silly. Ugh. What was I telling y'all? Hold on, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna come on with it. I'm coming with it. Give me a second. Yeah, cause now every time I get by this bench, I get real. What's the word I'm looking for? I just gotta mess with it and make sure ain't no foods on it and stuff. But anyway, I get distracted. That's the word I was looking for. Baby, when I tell y'all my plans, this baby is out at. Let me show y'all. Yeah, now truth is I gotta show y'all my plants. Oh, what now? Okay, look. There you go. There she go, y'all. Look at my little plant. Her looking good. Her looking good. Her looking righteous. It look better, y'all, for real. Cause it was dying. Remember I told y'all she was dying and stuff? Oh, what not? Hold on. Baby. She must have heard me playing Jeezy. Oh, let's get right now. Oh, y'all, for real though. No cap. My plant looks so good, child. In Jesus' name. Because when I tell y'all, at first, yeah, nah, my plant was trying to take me through there. But see, I think, okay, hold on. Give it a little water. Little spider in my water. There's a little spider in my water. Ninja thinking. What's this ninja thinking? Anyway, so what was I telling y'all? Oh yeah. So about the plant. Yeah, no. So I read that it said that it takes full sunlight. You know what I'm saying? So I assumed that meant like it's okay to let it sit in the sun. Child, I was wrong. Yeah, nah, truth is, I was wrong. You know, it had went from blooming, child, and looking good. Matter of fact, right now it looks so good that you know, I don't know. I say like no more than a week or two, I'ma repot it. I already got my little pot. So anyway, I just need to go find me some more dirt. But anyway, like I was trying to tell y'all, uh, um, so yeah, it would be looking so good, and then I come back outside and it look all dried and shriveled up. I just didn't know what I was doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so it will bloom and then it will look crazy. It will bloom and it'll look crazy. So, overall, I think it was just because I had it in the sun. I had it in the sun on the porch. And that's the thing though. I think the sun is a good thing for it, but maybe not direct. See, I think it says full sun light. See, I think full and direct are just going to be two different things, just two different things. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for y'all patience, okay? As y'all come up in here and yeah, up in here, up in here. Shout out today. Y'all ready to talk that talk with me? Um, I appreciate you all. I need to place y'all on a brief hold before I get into some things. Yeah, now truth is, we'll talk about. I got so much to tell y'all. Y'all hold on one second. Scoot up, get comfortable. Hit the damn like. It's your girl Shay Renee. I'm in the building. Hold on. Oh, I almost forgot to cut the comments off. Almost. Hold on, y'all. No, I don't. I'm singing this Michael Jackson song in my head for real. No, for real. Not too cold. We singing. Speaking too cold, I wonder how too cold is doing on what's it called on YouTube. Shout out to too cold and his what's I gonna say his platform or channel. Shout out to him and his channel. I haven't man, I haven't watched this show in forever, but I hope all is well and things are still going really, really good. Okay, shout out to that. Hold on, y'all. I'm just getting ready to turn up with y'all. Yeah, now we about to get all the way turned up like Rasta. Hold on, like Rasta. So today's gonna be a really good day. Y'all happy Monday. Today's gonna be a really good day. You know why? No, for real. I know I say that all the time, but I'm literally like for real because I can just get it. One I can. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, now I start to tell that lie. But no, seriously, um, today is gonna be good. So shout out to that. Hey everybody, I hope everybody had two amazing holidays. We got hit with two holidays, and I really did love that. For real, for real. And y'all know what? This year, hold on, cause I know it's a mess, but I feel like I'm taking y'all everywhere with me today. Yeah, it is what it is, cause I got a little. something. I just got a little housework I need to do. You know, truth is, and when I can do it with y'all versus separately, yeah, I'm on to something. So shout out to that. And shout out to LeBron. Ha! Yeah. So yeah. That boy said the man that I am right now, the man that I am today. Yeah. Or whatnot. He really, like, honestly, I just wonder where that was coming from. Yeah, nah, truth is, if I gotta, you know, be real, which I know I'm gonna do that. So shout out to that, y'all know I'm gonna do that. Um, it came off like, uh, you know, hold on, y'all. All right, I'm getting comfortable now, baby. I done put my bonnet on. I'm not coming back on camera. I'm not coming back on camera today. Yeah, now it is what it is. I already had my hat on. I ain't feel like doing nothing to my hair this morning. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. But eventually I'm gonna have to do a little something. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Cause it was something. What was I telling y'all? It seemed like I was trying to tell y'all something. Oh yeah, that shit with LeBron. Yeah, now he just honestly, if I'm being real, it came off it came off like it was a little messy. Yeah, no, truth is I don't know where it came from. I don't know. It could have came from uh uh, uh child, that's how I know I'm growing up. Yeah, now truth is, it's just what it is. Because some people I really would literally like I give a pass, child, just like the electric. I let them slide. But like now, let's talk about it. I don't know. To me, and it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, his comment did not offend me at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it just is what it is. you know. Anyway, but to me, it came off like either. I don't know, just I don't know, y'all. Okay, first of all, Drake. Okay, so we all know Drake and LeBron ain't really been feeling each other right now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been feeling each other, and so they be like shoot slugs at each other. You know what I'm saying? AKA like to me being funny, being messy. You know what I'm saying? Towards each other, being ugly. You know what I'm saying? Acting like there never was no friendship or a relationship or associateship at all. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people do that. Yeah, now truth is I hate when people do that. This is my thing. Like if I once kicked it with you, I can't go in on you as hard. Well, I can't. I can. Okay. Yeah, I can, but I won't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it. I don't know. I can't explain it. But it's like I'm just not gonna go that hard on you. Period. You know what I'm saying? End of discussion. I'm not. Versus somebody that I never met a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's a difference. That's a big difference. So anyway, but to me, we all know that Drake and LeBron ain't getting along right now, right? And so we all know that, well, we think we know, right? That Drake likes to take care of the girls. Yeah, now truth is Drake, uh, like he said, these hoes know how he pops it for real. Child, I just had to. Yeah, the truth is, I said that, okay? Period. So shout out to that. But child, listen, that was so funny. It was. I just had to. But like now, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Drake is different. You know what I'm saying? Now he coming like 2 Chainz and he a little different. And obviously, clearly, he's the opposite of what LeBron be talking about. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, shout out to all the stay-at-home women and the stay-at-home mothers. You know what I'm saying? You guys are so important. And you know, don't forget to pop your ish today. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Pop it a little extra as you yeah, now truth is, as you maneuver through your day. Okay, period. So shout out to that. But like, yeah, now it came off like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody didn't offended him, so he went ahead and offended somebody. I don't know. It could be the Drake thing. It also could be that, like, hey, listen, word on the curb is, yeah, now that's why I say I'm growing up, because like, y'all know a little while ago, I never would mention these things. Okay, but y'all know been saying since the beginning of time that LeBron be doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, it just is what it is. And um, with that being said, it's alleged over here because I don't know how true it is. But I will say this, you know what I'm saying? The comment was also given like um, I'm like he didn't got into it with one of his little concubines. You know what I'm saying? Sure. About how listen, I am soon finna be retired and like, yeah, this money flowing down, what you gonna do? Type is. you know, God bless me. That's what good morning, baby. That's what the comment gave, you know, to me. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. But again, I didn't see the full show and stuff like that. Y'all hold on real All right. Now, anyway, shout out to everybody who came through, comes through. Shout out to everybody who came through. If you already left, shout out to you. If you hit the like button, shout out to you. If you on the way still, yeah, like a baby. You got 9 months to get here. Let's go. Let me tell y'all something. Life, oh, that motherfucker be crazy, don't it? Life. Man, maybe I never thought about it like that. Maybe we should start talking to it like, you know what I'm saying? Like it has life. For real. Speak life into this life. Yeah, cause man, listen, it be so much going on. Y'all make sure y'all scoot up, get comfortable, hit the like, okay? It's your girl Shay Renee, and I'm in the building today. So shout out to that. Now today is an exciting day for your girl. Yeah, the truth is it's an exciting day because you guys know that I officially have opened up my schedule to you. Yeah, you all watching, looking and watching, baby. Uh, uh, uh. Truth is, so shout out to that. I know I got a little, some little content creating. Well, I know I got some couple of content creators who view my stuff. So shout out to that. Don't forget to hit the like, get comfortable, okay? And if you need me, uh, if, right? Because I know like most of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we be doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But every now and again, like people need somebody to host their show. It is what it is. Or I don't know. I thought about it a little bit more too. And like some people might not be looking for necessarily like somebody to take over their show while they're absent. They might want somebody to just come in and you know host with them. I don't know. Now we'll say this: I'm not in the position to do any co-hosting right now, but like, yeah, the books, the schedule is officially open to y'all. So don't forget that you can send me an email at shayrenee23 at yahoo.com. And in that email, you can send me all the details, everything. Send all the details, all of it. Let me know, like, um, like what, like what's, like what basically what you would need. You can send me, all the details I would need. You can even send me a clip of the show, so I can see what you be having going on or whatnot. Don't forget to send me the dates that you may need someone, and also send me your budget. Okay, lock that in to shayrenee23 at yahoo.com. And then also, you can also send me a DM. Okay, you can also DM those things to me as well. All right, if you're looking for a hostess with the mostest to get it popping on your show. Okay. So shout out to that. Your girl Shay Renee is officially available for that. Okay. And I'm so excited. It is what it is. I'm excited and I just can't hide it. Hey. Yeah, come on. Cause I'm about to lose this. Now I will begin with my assistant Jody. Yeah, Jody. He gonna come through tomorrow and we're gonna have a little meeting. So shout out to that. He said he got some things he wanna talk to me about and I'm excited. Some type of ideas and stuff he wanna run by me. So shout out to that. Now what else is going on before we officially get into the show? Because we're about to. Um, Like, we about to warm this thing up. Let me take I hate to. I really, really hate to. But y'all already know. Um, it's patience all around me. I look like I'm the man. Or whatever he has said. So shout out to that. I definitely you gotta have some patience. Yes, like you do with your doctor. And hold on one second. Hit the like button. It's your Renee, and I'm in the building. and I've been on a paper chase. I've been putting it in their face. And you know everything is green on. No, you know everything's seen on. Popping fish with a purpose. Now I'm getting service. And you know everything's seen on. Oh, you know everything's green on. Now I'm getting service. Yeah, I'm popping fish with a purpose. Huh? And you know everything is greener. You know everything's greener. I know that's right. It's Sharon now long go. Green light. Hit the light and let them know. You know everything greener. They see everything greener. I know that's right. Yes, yes. collard greens. I get it. Try, and with that being said, um, shout out to okay, hold on. Okay, so speaking of green, okay, I got the green light. Remember I told y'all I was getting me a little box together. So it's kind of good. I got me some little something, I got me some little tune up. Actually, never mind. We can talk about that on another day. How about that? Yeah, no, it is because Jody. So Jody had called me yesterday actually to wish her the happy Father's Day, and he was just kind of briefly telling me some of the stuff that he wanted to speak to me about, and like a lot of the stuff he was talking about, I was feeling. Okay, so shout out to me, like just to let y'all know. Truth is, but meanwhile, back at the ranch, though, I need everybody to know that Jody is my assistant when I'm actually manifesting. Y'all know I'm in manifestation mode, okay? So, child, y'all scoot up, get comfortable, hit the light. All I can say is it won't be long. Yeah, nah. All that I can say. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Shout out to that. Yeah, but try. Y'all know this shit won't be long. I'm telling y'all at this point it just won't be long. So anyway, I just eat my little ramen up, child. Yes, I do still eat ramen, and yes, I do still eat unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? I do, y'all. Which it's not funny. But hey, you gotta listen. You gotta start somewhere. But to me, that's another reason why it's important. You know what I'm saying? That I get up off of that thing. Get up off of that thing. So shout out to that. Like, honestly, it was hard for me to work out this weekend a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. But once you start, you start. So that's that. Amazing feeling by the way too. Y'all know it's just something about that working out. So shout out to that. But yeah. So before we officially get into a show, y'all make sure y'all scoot up, be comfortable, hit the like button. It's your girl Shay Renee. I'm in the building and we're just politicking a little bit before we get there. So what's going on with me? Well, before I get into that, I just wanted to say I hope that you guys have an amazing Juneteenth. I do. Um, I personally I missed the parade. Personally, I didn't even know the parade. No, I didn't even know the parade still be around. No. Truth is, I had no clue. That was true. I had no clue that the parade still is live in effect. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little disappointed that I did, miss the parade. But then too, like, I don't know why I was disappointed because that's another story for another day. But like, yeah, I was in a real celebratory mood this year, though. So I really, really do hate that I missed the parade. But it's all good. I think that my spirit needed that. Like a little shaking or whatnot. So next year will be better. You know what I'm saying? Next year will be better. But this year I really like had the. Because I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I celebrate being black every day. Truth is, I celebrate that every day. You know what I'm saying? Because, um, I just feel like
it's just I don't know. It's in me. You know what I'm saying? Now, so it is what it is. That just you know it is what it is. Like you know, shit. As soon as I open my eyes, you know, the parade has begun. Yeah, I said, yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed, you know, this year's Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all you know, just is still excited about your lives and our lives and, you know, just making good of what's to come. And so also, I hope you guys had a good Father's Day too. Um, you know, we did our thing. Of course, uh, just celebrating the amazing man that we've all been blessed with, my family and I. And so, yeah, we took our time to do that, you know, and make this weekend all about him. Um, and so, yeah, it was just a beautiful weekend. You know what I'm saying? It was a real good weekend, y'all. So I hope it was like that for y'all too. Okay, it is what it is. Cause I know, I get it. Yeah, now truth is I do. I get it. You know, sometimes it be so much going on around the holidays. I know. I get it. So I want to send my thoughts and my prayers to anybody who, didn't have that great of a year, that great of a holiday this year. And like, yeah, you have my thoughts, okay? And I'm really hoping that you know, next year will be better. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Because it be a lot going on, you know, and sometimes, with everything going on, it's hard to celebrate, you know? And I get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. For real. You know, just it's crazy without even going into detail like that. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I get it. Because that's the thing, that a lot of people don't really acknowledge. Well, they do. They acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. The holidays are not always the best time. No, they're not. It is what it is. They're not. But anyway, shout out to everybody who's listening. Shout out to everybody who's going to come to a replay game. Y'all get in the building. But anyway, speaking of everything green, I'm sure I'm about to bust this green pack of noodles down. All right. Now, so shout out to that. But like, yeah, and so speaking of Father's Day, Waka Flocka has a new baby on the way. Or like, listen, I don't know. Because the way he posts, sometimes he posts like the baby is already born, sometimes he posts like he's still waiting on the baby. If I had to guess, I think the baby is still in the womb, though. I do. Yeah, I do. I think the baby is still in the womb. But I will say this. So, he has a baby on the way. And, thank you, Jesus. I didn't buy myself. I'm not messing with this hot ass glass bowl. But anyway, so Walker has a baby on the way. And, the shade room, uh, they made some type of post acknowledging that, you know. But I would assume I never saw the post, but I'm assuming that on the post, right? Uh, they mentioned something about him having a biological child. Like this being his first Father's Day, being the father of a biological child or something like that, right? And so Waka Flocka responded. He said something about it. Now I didn't necessarily see everything he said, but I know. Well,
basically, I don't remember what he said verbatim. Okay, but it was something to the tune of like, he's been in his daughter's life for a long time. That is his daughter, okay, with his ex-wife Tammy. And he was just basically saying that, like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't use that biological stuff, when it comes to um, his kids. And first of all, I want to say shout out to everybody involved in the story, but I also want to say that so then Charlie made a Father's Day post. And God, I said, well, dang, she sounded just like the Shade Room, basically. He did all of that, talking about some, like basically, don't bring up that biological stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Charlie, um, let me see if I can find Charlie's post. Charlie's post, it kind of co-signed what everybody else said a little bit. And I don't know, overall, shout out to them, shout out to their family, but it just, it came off it was a little sad, you know what I'm saying, to me, personally. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find her post. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick, y'all. 1 second. Give me a second. I'm going to find it. Okay, she said, Happy Father's Day. I just want to say thank you for being such an important part of my life for so long. You've been there through so much, and I'll always appreciate the love, support, and guidance you've given me. I'm so excited for this new journey you're stepping into. Uh, your son slash little brother is truly blessed to have you, and I already know you're going to be an amazing dad. Love you always. Waka Flocka. You see, that was so cute. That is so cute, though. Oh, I know. She tugged at my heartstrings a little bit. It did. It tugged at my heartstrings a little bit. Shout out to Charlie, who, I think, is a really sweet girl. She reminds me of her mother so much. But let me say this. She said, I'm so excited for this new journey you're stepping into. You see, like, you know, um, it's truly blessed to have you. I already know you're going to be an amazing dad. The same way you've been an amazing dad to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's the way she worded it, where it's like, she's acknowledging too that, like, hey, stepdad, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is different, this is a little different. It had a little sad tone to it too, to me, a little bit, but grateful and thankful. But even to me, she acknowledged that, like, yeah, you know, uh, See, she said, I already know you're going to be an amazing dad. But she could have put, you're already an amazing dad. I already know you're going to be such an amazing dad to him, just like you are to me. Do you know? Um, but again, that listen, I don't, please don't think that I'm like criticizing this baby. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this is. Okay, that's not what this is at all. It's just more so like, um, it just I don't know. It seems like it reminds me of kind of like what the Shade Room posted, which overall, I don't think anybody was being shady, and I don't think anybody had posted anything wrong, if that makes sense. And let me go find a post real quick. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me at least see if I can find the post. Though. Hold on. Which again, I didn't see nothing wrong with none of them. Actually, none of they posts. Not even, I guess, not even Waka either. Uh, Waka Flocka with a post after revealing he's having his first son at the age of 40. Okay, and I see people in the comments saying biological was so unnecessary. So I would assume definitely ain't have to say biological. Charlie's definitely his daughter in blood. Can't make them closer. And she definitely can't wait to be a big sister or something like that. So I guess, yeah, they did. They put biological. So I see what I see. I see. Okay. Understood. Understood. I guess it was a little shady for the shade room to say first biological child, but I don't know. Not necessarily. It just depends on who you're asking. But I see that they went ahead and fixed it though. Yeah, no, truth is they fixed it. They ended up fixing that caption because the comments let me know they did. But anyway, shout out to everybody who's involved. Um, like I said, I don't know. It just depends. I honestly, I didn't think the shade room did anything wrong. Let me see. Let me see, cause y'all know I'm just I just got. It says, "Oh, Waka Flocka with a post after revealing he's having his first son at the age of 40." See, I think they put he's having his first biological child at the age of 40. That's probably what they put. See, I guess they just could have put all Waka Flocka with a post after revealing he's having a baby at 40. They just could have just left it at that. So yeah. But I will say this, acknowledging that it's his first biological child, I don't think that was wrong. Yeah, no, truth is, I don't think that was wrong. They could have, but I guess it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? They also could have been like, you know, they could acknowledge that he has a stepchild already. You know what I'm saying? That he is a stepdad to a daughter. You know what I'm saying? They could have, but to me, they didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? And I take it a step further. Yes, the shade room is shit. My bad. Yes, y'all, I do know. I've been around the world and period. I know what's going on. I do I do know that the shade room, you know what I'm saying? It's the shade room, you know, so I know they have a reputation for being shady, you know what I'm saying? But in this instance, I'm gonna be real. I don't think they was being shady. I don't. I think that they was just pointing out facts, you know? And then, y'all know when I started my platform, I wanted it to be a little different. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted it to be a little different as far as like positivity. You know, I wanted it to be a little bit more positive, right? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? For real, I don't think that they was being messy. I don't. I just think that they was pointing out facts. And also, another thing, I think that we're all raised differently, right? So I'm gonna tell you like this, for real. Because for a long time, I used to think that people were being shady or funny or messy when they do stuff that I'm not that I don't do. But like, no, y'all. I'm not saying that that's not that cannot that then people never do that. I wouldn't dare say that. But I will say is sometimes, you know, we have to just realize that like sometimes people are just different from you. Just different. You know? So honestly, I feel like acknowledging that someone is different from you could also save you some time, you know, from getting upset by some of the stuff that they do. Because, like I was saying, when it comes to the Waka Flocka situation, I don't think they was being messy at all. I don't. I think they just was like I said, I'm not gonna keep repeating that. I just feel like they was taking time to be actual and factual about it. You know, it is what it is. So anyway, shout out to Waka Flocka though. Um, um, him and I want to wish the mother of his child. Shout out to her too. Wishing her a safe delivery. Child now. As we all know, it was Father's Day weekend, child. And here come Blueface. Child, he could not let Pink Face cut up all by herself. Yeah, now. Ooh, child. The way Carlissa was having at it with Pink Face, child, that was hilarious. I said, go on, Carlissa. Carlissa, yeah. Carlissa said, I don't give a damn if you're not in the mood. Baby. She said, let's get it on right here. But she went from talking about the bathroom to shit, it couldn't wait. Okay. I just did whatever. You know, and then Googled the California laws. I said, go on, Grandma. Not condoning, not saying that I'm condoning what she did, just like I ain't condoning that little girl's behavior. But shout out to Carlissa for just being a. I mean, I'm just saying, go on, Carlissa. You know what I'm saying? For just being a present grandmother. You know, it is what it is. A present at on time grandmother, cause like yeah, it is what it is. That there. Baby, that was on time, okay? Like a bus driver. So shout out to that. Mm. And it was both the parents in the background for me. Yeah, now truth is, cause I see what be going on. Well, I'm not gonna say it like it's actual and factual. Y'all make sure I hit the like button. But if I had to guess, right, I think that Blueface is the cool parent. I mean, we all know that. We all see that. It is what it is. He say he don't even really like disciplining his kids, you know? He like being a cool parent. You know, he said it was just something about his daddy and his mama growing up. He just leaned towards being the cool parent. You know, it is what it is. See, I think his parenting has gotten to Jaden. You know, because Jaden like, wait, so you the cool parent, you the fun parent, you get all the praises, and then you want me to deal with discipline? You know, and be the rhymes with witch in my own house, so to speak. You know, and I think like that's where, you know, the lines probably get a little murky for Jaden. I don't think she's feeling that. It just is what it is. So she like, okay, we both gonna be letting her get away with stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So I was happy to see the grandma step up. Cause I mean, I'm just saying everybody can't be you see. I'm just saying everybody can't have the big red, yeah, the clown suit. It just is what everybody can't be performing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be juggling and shit like that, Miss Pink Face. Somebody gotta, you know, somebody gotta actually show you the way it's supposed to go. So shout out to Carlissa for having her family's back. Because in that moment, I just felt like Carlissa was what was needed, you know. Because other than that, child and parents be on a merry-go-round with that little girl. It look like Keith Sweat's here. So anyway. And then speaking of Blueface, I said, y'all, first of all, shout out to Sherry Shepherd for putting me on the Polygamist. Sherry Shepherd was talking about the Polygamist, y'all. She broke it down. I was like, you know what? Let me go and use my Netflix subscription this month. No, for real, cause Netflix just be getting free money. Anyway, it should be free. I do not watch TV like that. Yeah, hit the like button. So I'll be watching Netflix. I'll be on YouTube. So shout out to that. And speaking of YouTube, I have a new show that I've been watching, y'all. It's called LA Try Guy. Well, it's his channel. I like his channel and his content. So shout out to him and shout out to that. Um, I also was watching the Togo recently. I like his channel too. His content is cool. So anyway, shout out to them and shout out to that. But y'all know I don't watch TV. Y'all know I'll be quick to tell y'all TV is in the dumps. So anyway. So I get on Netflix, child. Get on the Polygamist. Child, the Polygamist is good. It's really good, y'all. Like really good. Like mind blowing good for Netflix. Okay. Really, really good. I watched one episode, never stop watching. Um, yeah, really good show, y'all. I don't let me think. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see because I had plans on critiquing it, but um yeah, no, I don't have a lot of bad stuff to say. If y'all haven't already, y'all go watch The Polygamist on Netflix and let me know what y'all think. Yeah, no, truth, I need to come right back here and jump in my comments and let me know what y'all think about Polygamist, okay? About the Polygamist. 'Cause to me, it's good, but I think when we be giving out our opinion, we say it like it's actual and factual, and I don't do that no more. I used to.
But now that I have that, I have a better understanding. I really just feel like no, lots of things can be subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have a steak and feel like it's fire, and you could feel like, man, that steak needed more seasoning. That steak, I could cook a steak better than that. Like send the chef out here. I want my money back. Just like I feel like that's how life works. I mean, that's how life is. You know, we forget sometimes because something is good to us, but it might not be for the next person. And if I'm being real, like, um, TV does affect me, you know? And I have shared that with people, and they be like, for real? And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't affect you, you know? But I don't know. I think it's because I'm a empath. I think it's because I'm a empath. I could be wrong. I don't know, but like, of course, TV can affect me. That's why some stuff I don't like to watch like that. It is what it is. Child, cause I be crying with them people. It just is what it is. Like I realized that early. I was like, "Whoa, did I just shed a tear for this bitch Amari? I mean, excuse me, for this woman Amari." Like I yeah, it just is what it is. I realized that really, really early that like, yeah. And so like with that being said, I don't watch everything. Truth is I don't. Not everything. Everything, no, everything. It's almost like being friends with everybody. No. Why would you do that? That's crazy, right? Same thing. Um, I I don't know. I I guess I just try to pay attention to my energy. Yeah, now if that makes sense. Because that's the thing, like for me, this is just me personally. See, okay, I never looked at it like that, but I guess that's what it is. Like me myself personally, I just don't like taking in a lot of negativity. Yeah, no, it is what it is. Like, you know, I think that's what it is. Because if it's negative, I have to take it in doses. Um, Hold on. Like just like the crime stuff. I can't watch too much of that before I be ready to not watch it no more. Yeah. But anyway, like I was trying to tell y'all, yes, I was like, oh my God. Cause like I was saying, Sherry, shout out to Sherry Shepherd too. Sherry, you know what I'm saying? She did a good job breaking it down. She was like, okay, so it's like African. She said, I think she said there, she said they're Africans, you know what I'm saying? And like this woman has a husband and excuse me, she finds out that he's cheated and I'm like,
since I'm reading the comments and I'm like, am I gonna like this? You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Am I gonna like this? That's what I started wondering. Because I'm like, I already told y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Um, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? As a married woman, you know what I'm saying? Married woman, been married, period, for a long time. I just could not see myself okay, I'm not gonna say that, but like some stuff I just don't see myself enjoying. Some stuff I don't see myself watching, if that makes sense. So that's just that. Because I know a lot of people, you got a lot of people who feel like, nah, that's weird. What I'm saying? That's weird and you're weird. And they'll be quick to say that they don't think that'll affect them. But I feel like you don't ever know until you know. You know what I'm saying? So for instance, women watching a show with guys that cheat, I don't think that's going to be the best thing for a woman's psyche. You know what I'm saying? Now, we not talking about no just every now and again. I'm talking about something that they watch over and over all the time religiously. You know what I'm saying? Like a soap opera. I don't know. I just don't see how that could be that healthy for her, so to speak. Same thing with a guy, you know. Um, these shows about women being scandalous and da 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 da. Da. I just don't see how that could be healthy for any individual to be consuming. You know what I'm saying? All the time. So off the rip, I'm like, let me see what the ladies is saying. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Um, Personally, I think that everybody is different. Not all women think the same for sure. But I also feel like I'm like, okay, Sherry is single. So let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? I just had to say that. But anyway, long story short, shout out to Sherry. I'm glad I ended up watching it. It is good. It's really, really good. And you know what I'm saying? No, it's not right. I mean, no, that's a lie. I was gonna say it's not triggering, but it is triggering. Like I was even telling my sister, because I told her it's kind of sad, and she was like, "Is it sad?" And I said, "No." She just bust out laughing. This is the thing, y'all know, y'all. It's like it gives you a burst of emotions. Yeah, now truth is, let's talk about it. Um, it's just y'all gotta watch it. If y'all haven't watched it already, y'all make sure y'all uh go check out the Polygamist on Netflix. I'm still watching it. I'm not through yet. And it's good. It really is good. It's it just reminds me of a um like a thriller. I believe that's the word. You know what I'm saying? Like when something is just so good, you can't wait till the next episode. Like how Power be and stuff like that. That's how it is. Like now it has it. I don't know how many episodes I am in, but I have only seen one episode that was born. So anyway, yeah, yeah, big shout out to whoever did the show Polygamist on Netflix, okay? Because it is really good, y'all. It's really good. It's that damn good. Y'all know personally, we don't we will, but we don't never really discuss things on TV because there's nothing on TV. You know what I'm saying? So this is a little different for us, if I'm being real. But it is what it is, y'all. Oh, it's good. It's good. In my opinion, it's good. Hold on. All right, hey Bulbasaur. It's your girl Shay Renee. I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. Back to the show, back to a new week. I don't even think I did my intro. I got to do a little better. So shout out to that. Um, but yeah, like I was trying to tell. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. All right, so you just if you just now getting here, we was discussing the show The Polygamist, the new show The Polygamist out on Netflix. It's good. It's really good. But I started thinking to myself, well, damn. Uh I said, whoa. I said, well, goddamn. Goddamn, goddamn. Like Beyonce said. Yeah, now truth is. So hold on, y'all. Because shit. I was like, damn, I don't know which one is better, the polygamist or Blueface. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, at this point, I said Blueface, the guy, what? Goddamn. I said, they giving, it's giving, they shit. One of them giving the other a run for their money. I don't know which one is better. But now, all jokes aside, though, um, they both are pretty entertaining. No. At this point, I don't know which one is worse. Um, I mean, of course, Blueface, because his is real life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no script. Um, so yeah, nah, truth is, his shit way worse you know, than the show on Netflix. But I'm like, man, listen, both of them, they running neck and neck. At this point, I can't look away. Um, shoot, truth is, they both is entertaining. AF. So, it's sad. It's really sad and it's messy. And y'all give me a minute because I'm just sitting here thinking about it. I am. I am. I'm just sitting here thinking about it, right? And y'all know who Blueface kind of remind me of a little bit on the cool. He kind of remind me of Ray J. And he also reminds me of Chris Brown a little bit. Y'all know how truth is. Let's talk about it. Cause like they all be having drama, like baby mama drama in a way. And I know y'all like Chris Brown, girl. I know, hold on, follow me. Now because Chris Brown's career, personal life, his brand, it was chaotic. You know what I'm saying? At some point, it was really, really chaotic. Uh, Chris, as of lately, is one of them celebrities that's been like, um, turning over a new page, so to speak, a little bit slowly, but Chris still be having his stuff going on too. You know, he, he still be having his stuff going on. That's why I went ahead and threw his name out there because him and one of his kids' mother is tripping right now online. And then he had the other stuff he had going on, but it was mainly, if him and his little girl's mom wasn't tripping right now online, then I wouldn't even named him. But he is a good example, though. He really is because Chris used to go through a lot. He did, and for some reason.
even though Blueface is way more messy, way more, you know, because it's hard to explain, but like Chris is old school Hollywood, so his mess never looked like hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Blueface stuff look like something you could say see any given day. You know what I'm saying? In the hood. Child just is what it is. He just got money. He just got a little money. I won't even say a little money. I can't count nobody pockets. He just got money. So his little drama come with a little razzle dazzle. That's how. Yeah, nah, he just got a little razzle dazzle. He put a little spin on it. Yeah, him and his little Corvette, they spinning around the drama. But either way, whatnot. e- Uh, either way, it's still, you know, yeah, whatnot. So shout out to Blueface though, because he just, I don't know, it is what it is. I guess somewhat trying to figure it out, like everybody else. It's just the truth. The truth is, you want the truth, you got to be able to handle it over with me. Those are the facts of life. Like I be like, ugh, cringe. But at the end of the day, um, it's crazy because I'm just now thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like when how you just be talking and then something to come across your mind. You be like, wow, I never thought about it like that. I never looked at it like that. Yeah, he just trying to figure it out. I guess, right? And I take it a step further. Yeah, because that's what I like to do. I'm a gone guess like the clothing brand child. Ugh, you know, um, I think when people be trying to figure out stuff right and they are doing it differently from us, we tend to be a little judgmental. But it just is what it is. I think we could start giving people way more grace when we realize that like they're just trying to figure it out though, ultimately. Um yeah. But child, so it's maybe it ain't all bad, but yeah, like I was saying, he remind me of Ray J so bad. And then I think another reason why I said Ray J too is because Ray J be having his stuff going on. But he did a Father's Day post and he got to spend time with the kids on Father's Day. So shout out to that. Their mother was there too. Um, you know, eh, I just, yeah. Oh Lord, I want to keep going, but I just, ooh, I may or may not talk about that a little bit more later on. But like, yeah, shout out to Ray J too, who, you know, got to enjoy his children for Father's Day and did a Father's Day post. But like, yeah, now the truth is, they all kind of similar to me. Them the LA dudes. Um, I don't know. It seems like they find themselves all in the same types of drama or whatnot. Uh, Child, but Blueface. I don't know why they be messing with Blueface. Truth is, I don't know why. Like the daddy said on Friday, I don't know why you come around here messing with these people. You want some of this home, man? No. Okay. Like, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Christian ought to be going down there with them people. You know what I'm saying? Just tell what it is. You know, truth is, because every time I start doing the money dance, they get back on they get that Shy, here Christian come with her. I said, take the what and leave the what? Holy hands. Ugh. But hey, y'all. I'm just, listen, I'm finally to the point where I feel like I done saw enough. Right. Yeah, nah, truth is. Um, okay, let me try to do this in slow motion. Like Juby said. Oh, let me go in slow motion with it. So, for real, I got to record that part. So me myself, I get lost. Okay. Okay. So, at first, I was confused about everything Blueface and Christian them had going on. I was like, yeah, no, don't even ask me no more. I'm lost, you know. And so then I went from that to saying, okay, I think I know what's going on again. Let me take another swing at it. So I think Christian is just like Blueface. Yeah, no, truth is. See, because I kept saying Blueface is hurt, he's acting out. What we're seeing is just the reaction from a hurt man. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with a breakup. It never dawned on me. Well, I'm not gonna say it never dawned on me, but Christian too. Christian too. Um, However, the confusion came in for me, right? Because I thought Christian was also hurt, but focus on healing, focus on moving forward, right? But when she started, you know, being all that blue face again, that's when I had got confused. But no, no, I think we back on point now. Yeah, now period, like a pencil. Um, That's what it is. I feel like again, I already told my audience that this though we are watching um two people go through a breakup. Yeah, no, truth is this is how it is. We watching two people figure life out after a breakup. That's how I feel. And I'll take it a step further, period, because y'all know that's what I do. I kept saying Christian, is she got that old school Hollywood team with her. Yeah, and that's the truth, y'all. So I can just tell y'all right now, the team is on the positive, up and up. The team is on moving forward. The team is on boxing. The team is on what's up for the future. The team is let's take care of Junior. The team is on some put yourself first. The team is like self care, self love. It's her team. Okay. It's the people around her. It just is what it is. They have her best interest at heart. And I remember telling y'all, I was like, she working with WAC 100's ex, alleged ex-wife. So I'm like, his ex. I don't know if they were ever married. I know people used to say Whack 100 was married. But I don't know all the, you know, I don't know everything surrounding Whack 100. I'll be the first to tell you. So anyway, I don't know what the situation is with him and his ex, but she allegedly is working with Krishan, as Krishan's manager. So I was like, okay, this is a battle of the exes, and may the best manager win. And I just feel like Krishan's people have really, really stepped up to be um that. Yeah, now truth is that. I don't, how some stuff is just too, you know, it's just too complex, I would say, of a thing to even give it one word. There's just no word to give it. I really do think this Christian has, some good um people around her. I really, really do. And I don't know, I just feel like that's what's up. It is what it is. That's what's up. Because obviously, okay, it's clear, crystal clear, obvious. Uh, you know, she needs them. And I'll take it a step further. It's not just Christian, it's everybody, honestly, when I think about it. And I never thought about it like that. But yeah, when you are going through something, you're not at your best. It's almost like a video game. You know how you lose energy or power or whatever on a video game. I feel like that's the same thing with real life and problems and stuff like that. When you're going through stuff, you're not 100% yourself. So I feel like nothing is, nothing really, not a thought, and probably not an action. So like you need people around you that like they're good, they're not, what I'm saying, they're not going through nothing. So to me, they can help you navigate what you got going on. It just is what it is. But I definitely think when it comes to Blueface, Christian had to see what she needed to see. She listen. Sometimes it's nothing you can do. Sometimes people they just gotta see it for themselves. And her team holding her back, so to speak, or keeping her away from Blueface, or shielded, or you know, um put up in Baltimore or whatever. Um, I don't know. I just feel like that will only last for so long. You know what I'm saying? It was only gonna last for so long. You know, like Christian was saying, Blueface said I already came to Baltimore, allegedly. You know, and it to me it was just a matter of time. It is what it is. It was just really a matter of time. But I will say this. Christian, listen, she had to see what she had to see for herself, you know, and that's just that. Truth is, that's just that. I really, really do think that I, this is my thing. Because yesterday she posted a clip crying, you know, allegedly on Father's Day. And I gotta say allegedly because I don't know when the heck that video was from. I just know, you know, when she decided to post it, which I would assume was yesterday on Father's Day. Now, Blueface also made a post of his own on Father's Day. And it was a picture, well, some family pictures of him and his kids. The kids looked amazing, by the way. They looked so cute. But Blueface had some adorable looking babies. Um, and so shoot, I seen his post first, and then the whole Christian getting her tattoo removed and crying and stuff. And this is my thing. It's just, child, it's a lot. It just is what it is. But like, I don't know. I just feel like, as sad as it is, what happened to Krishan, what happened, what it didn't happen, however, whatever had her so upset, I just feel like it needed to happen. You know, if that makes sense, child. Yeah, now it just is what it is because God might be showing her like, okay, so this is what we doing, you know, like he might just be showing her that like, yeah, okay, this is exactly what you're gonna get yourself back into when you come back around him, nothing's changed. Nothing, because for real, Blueface be on some okay. Because I know one day Blueface was saying something like, and see, that's the thing though. I don't know if he was talking about Krishan. I only assumed he was talking about it. And even if he was or wasn't, that that isn't necessarily the best damn thing. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being real, but he was saying something like he'll drop everything, you know. And I think be with Krishan. And this is the thing the chat be saying. If Krishan wanted Blueface back, she could have Blueface back. Um, I don't know how true that is. I will say this though. I feel like neither one of them will be getting the same version that they had the first time, honestly. And then when they posted then they showed a video of Krishan looking like, man, she looked like a ninja. I said, man, if this girl don't get out of LA and quit playing with us. Yeah, now at this point, child, they playing, It is what it is. I honestly I think Krishan be reading them comments, and I think them comments be lying to something. Yeah, now truth is something. Now I will say this. This is the thing. When Krishan wanna come around Blueface, yes, I do feel like she can. It is what it is. But that's really no different than Nevaeh, Jaden, or nobody else. So what are we saying? What are we saying? They be acting like they be acting like this is what Krishan be acting like the comments. Y'all hold on, hit the like button. It's your girl Shay Renee. Don't forget to scoot up, get comfortable, hit the like button. I'm in the building, but I'm gonna place y'all on a brief hold. I'll be right back.
Okay, y'all, my bad. Yeah, y'all scoot up, get comfortable, and hit the like. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, my bad. I'm just trying not to lose track of time. No, this is not gonna be a very lengthy live, y'all. Cause I got stuff to do today. Well, not like that, but I'm just I just didn't plan on being on here for a long time. Not today. Okay, but I got y'all. So shout out to that. But like, yeah, no, Krishan be acting like the comments be telling her, oh, um, you know, if Christian would come back, you know, Blueface would drop everything, you know, he'll be faithful. He ain't gonna mess with the other girls no more. Um, yeah, no, truth is, he didn't got himself together. He hurt without her. You could see it in his eyes. All he do is talk about her. All he do is talk about getting it right with her and Junior. He be buying Junior stuff. Baby Christian got all this stuff over there. You know, he cussed Nevaeh out for what she did to them pillows. Like you know, it just is what it is. She act like people be on some baby. All Mrs. Porter gotta do is come back and say, ha. You know, and like, cause I get what they saying, but Christian, all they saying is if you wanted to come back and be on the roster, you could come back and be on the roster. And I feel like Christian already know that. Um, I don't know. For whatever reason, it seemed like she wanted to test it. You know, it is what it is. Now, uh, Christian gonna tell us she just want Blueface to see the baby. I know that's what she's gonna end up saying, which might be true. Excuse me, that might be true. Listen, from a parent's perspective, that is not that far fetched to me. You know, it just is what it is. It's not that far fetched. See, this is the thing. Um, I think Blueface having other kids could be a little upsetting to Christian. You know, it can be a little triggering for Christian. And she also could feel like a lot of parents would like, are you gonna have time? You know, for our kid, you know? Um, I feel like a lot of parents would feel like that. So I definitely feel like um I hate to say it, but I definitely feel like the co-parenting thing, right? Um, I'm not gonna say I don't know why I want to call it a valid excuse, but that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, no, truth is, it's not what it is though. Uh, but it's never a valid excuse to be dumb. Yeah, now truth is, when you're being dumb, you're doing it all on your own. It ain't got nothing to do with co-parenting. You know, just like just like the S word ain't got nothing to do with co-parenting. The hanky panky and all of that. No, you choose to do all that by your own. You know, on your own. So that's that. But I think that co-parenting probably is and was on the forefront of all of this for Christian. And I also can honestly say too that she can, she can run with that. It is what it is. It's like it's in a way it's valid. It's a little valid. Now, yeah, no, I mean it is what it is. But also, though, meanwhile, back at the ranch, two things can be true at once. I definitely think that Krishna wants her baby. I think she wants Blueface to have a relationship with her child. I definitely do. But I also think that you know, she might be um feeling like she has to have some type of relationship with Blueface, you know, to either feeling like she has to or in the mind frame, that she still wants to. One of the two, It is what it is. Ray Charles can see that. We all, can see that. And then I'll take it a step further. That seems to be at the forefront too. Yes, ma'am, Miss Mama, it does. It just is what it is, huh? Huh? Yes, baby. If I'm keeping it a real, keeping it all the way real. A bean in a buck though. She got that at the forefront too, because all of the stuff that Blueface be doing, she should not be trying to link up with him. No, baby, no. Try please. Like that's it. It is what it is. He be doing too much, and now he done got online. Um, I took these pictures. I said, "Oh Lord, oh Lord, how she wasn't ready for that." It just is what it is. Should have saw it coming a mile away. Cause it is what it is, child. You know, child. Mm, 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 mm. But grace, okay? It is what it is. We gonna give the young lady, and man, how about that? Yeah, no, truth is, cause I don't like being biased like that. I don't. I like, I like being neutral if I can. It is what it is. And now this situation, I'm gonna be neutral with these two. Yeah, nah, truth is, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do me, right? Because at the end of the day, right, I don't have no business being biased here anyway. Y'all feeling me? Yeah, really. I mean, it just is what it is. Be real. Keep it real. Y'all jump in my comments and let me know if y'all feel like I'm tripping. But I personally don't feel like I'm tripping. Yeah, no, truth is. I feel like with this, you got to try your best to like, take, okay, because like this is my comment section. Okay, where news and opinion link. Period. My blog is my comment section. Um, and so, my blog turned into a vlog that I just so happened to start videoing. But overall, that's where it started. It started with news and opinion. And so, like, even though there are feelings and opinions,
Yeah, I can't let this news put me in my feelings, if that makes sense. Yeah, now truth is, let's talk about it. Cause I be seeing people, we all be seeing people, and it's so funny, but it's not funny. Yeah, now it's funny, but it ain't funny too at the same time. But it be funny, but it ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, now truth is, these folks be getting in their feelings. When it comes to this. And I try not to let it do me like that. Yeah, nah, truth is. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be mad at Blueface. I don't want to be mad at Krishan. Like I'd rather get mad at the news. How about that? Like I am. Now the news can be upsetting. So shout out to that. But I ain't got time to be like getting upset with these folks. So shout out to that. Oh yeah, now truth is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Cause the way these people be tripping, I be like, hot damn, hot damn, hot damn. For real, like the people say, like the cartoon, child. I be like, child, they be getting worked up. Yeah, now, like a workout. Oh, look, my like the workout, child. He's supposed to be getting worked up. ah, 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 ah. Child, they do. But shout out to everybody human though. Yeah, because it just is what it is. Like humans, they can get worked up or whatnot. Like Vlad. It remind me of Vlad too. Boosie had Vlad worked up. I can't wait to hear Boosie talk about his pool party. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Truth is, baby, I can't wait to hear him talk about his pool party because he was just talking about it. He was so happy. You know what I'm saying? He was I said, Lord. Well, shout out to that. I can't wait. I said, I can't wait. Child, the pool party, I believe, was yesterday. I think if I'm right, I think the pool party was yesterday. Don't quote me though, but I think it was, child. And I cannot wait to hear what Boots got to say. Yeah, now truth is, come talk like you've been talking, Boosie. I want to know what he think back because I saw this one girl that was talking about it. I saw this one girl talking about it, child. But I ain't gonna tell y'all what she said. If y'all see what she said, y'all just see what she said. It don't matter. We're gonna come back here and politic about it. Yes, ma'am. Truth is, let me see. I gotta write that down because y'all know I will forget. And y'all know I'm so busy. And y'all know I'm forming a team. So shout out to that. But like my assistant has a life of his own. Yeah, now truth is he just like me. Uh, you know, getting it, in a different in different ways now. Outside of the norm. It just is what it is. But yeah, he just like me. He don't have time to be, robbing, so to speak. But it is what it is. Child, anyway, what was I gonna tell y'all? Listen, every Tuesday on Tuesday we pray. All right, let's put Christian them on the prayer list. We got Christian them on the prayer list. Yeah, now truth is because people was like, oh my gosh, she didn't schedule an appointment to get this done on Father's Day on Sunday. I was like, yeah, see, that's what was like, you know, to me, you know, if I'm being real, I was just like, well, hold on, well, shit, was it for real? Cause like y'all said a mouthful. Y'all said it. I didn't. I ain't think, all of that. Think all that far into it. But now I'm thinking like maybe it was an old video, child. I don't know. Truth is, I just don't know. Cause then I know I seen another clip where like she was talking, you know. See, they got a clip of her crying, getting that stuff taken off of her face, laser removal, the tattoo getting laser off. And then it's another video of her talking with the scarf on her head. Like, so I'm like, but you just never know. Yeah, I don't know. This still don't mean it's all from that same day or yesterday, should I say? Cause that was a little weird, you know. Yeah, no, truth is that was a little weird. Unless, if it's that type of business, then it's just that type of business. Okay, you can dial up same day appointment. Okay, I guess, child, I don't know. Y'all jump in my comments and let me know what y'all think about it. But anyway, we're gonna put them on the list. Yeah, the prayer list is what it is. Cause like I said, like, um, I don't know, it's just starting to seem like it's just starting to seem like. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick. Hit the like button. Scoot up. It's your girl Shay Renee. Hold on. And I'm in the building. Let me see. Anyway, um,
Oh my God. Like, yo. Oh my goodness. Anyway, y'all. Let me continue, y'all, for real. Cause I gotta move on. Hold on. I'm just laughing because I just cannot believe this. My kids, the way my kids out be on this Michael Jackson, it's just like, so crazy. It's so crazy. It was cute at first, but now it's like, now hold on now. Golly, are you serious? Like, y'all really finna listen to Michael Jackson every other day? Anyway, child. uh, so I forgot what I was telling y'all. Can I really remember what I was telling y'all? Um, oh yeah, with Christian now. Child, I don't know what Christian gonna do. Oh, you know, but I will say this. Let me just say this, cause y'all already know. I did a co-parenting show. Period. It just says what it is. I put it on the floor, like Lotto said, for all the co-parents that might be having issues co-parenting. Okay. Period. It just is what it is. And let me just say this. The advice, or let me just say, the way I explained it on the show or in the video, I just don't really have oh my goodness. I don't I just don't really have Christian being able to receive that type of advice well, because I'll take it a step further. I've had grown women ah, not be able to take that advice well like that. And like, hold on. Let me just say this for real. Let me say this because y'all know I got to. So I won't say that they didn't take the advice well. I can't say that, but I can say that like seemingly, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like I can't I don't want to say it like it's actual and factual, but it was seemingly. But it's because I think a lot of people might think that they're I don't know, I can't even let whatever they be having going even bother me like that, like or be any of my concern, should I say? But um, I would just say that I think that everybody is different, but I honestly I don't think Christian is ready for that. So I would just, sometimes how they say you gotta meet people where they are. Well, yeah, I do believe that, and also I'll take it a step further. I sometimes I think you gotta pay attention, you know. And I'll just say this. So what I will say is like, just if I was Christian, I would just keep God first, you know, uh, and keep going. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Keep God first. Because I personally feel like everything else is gonna follow. You know, and you know, it just is what it is. And now that I feel like she can receive. Amen. So yeah, shout out to that. Speaking of which, I definitely need to take that same advice. I actually got carried away, but it's all good. Yeah, nah, the truth is, it's all good. Y'all know why? Because one day I will be in the office, right? Vacuuming, politicking with you all. So it is what it is. Shout out to that. Like, shout out to your girl Shay Renee too. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. Period. Shout out to me, baby, for like, um, bringing back, normalcy. Just giving us a little normalcy. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's what YouTube need. Yeah, no, truth is everything is so stiff, like a cramp. A cramp. Remember we used to get our hair cramp? Everything's so stiff, like a 90s hairdo, child. Um, and I'm just here to make things normal again. Yeah. Make things normal again. So shout out to that. Now I ain't say nothing about no regular daggler. Yeah, ain't none of this that. I said normal. So shout out to that, yeah, because one day I'm gonna have a whole office and the studio will be in that office. So shout out to that. And yeah, I might just have to bust a move on a garbage, y'all. Or whatnot, whatnot. It is what it is. We are family. So shout out to that. And speaking of family, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to pick back up on this family topic. Try on another day because like truth is, child, these kids is not done. Oh. And let me take it a step further too, though. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I said, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. And I'll take it a step further. Uh, Krishan might want to start like strategizing, I'm not saying that she already doesn't, but she might want to start strategizing even more too. Just even more, just turn that shit up a little bit. Like a radio. Child, please do. Yeah, I wanna see you do it. Cause baby, like when it comes to Blueface, I definitely think he does. You know, um, truth is, like, I feel like ain't none of this coincidental. You know what I'm saying? On his behalf, like that. You know. Now that's not saying he no fortune teller or nothing like that. I don't, think he had them type of abilities, but I mean, not a fortune teller. What they got? A psychic. No, I don't think he. But I definitely feel like he be strategizing. Like he didn't sent that girl home, and I just feel like he doing it all for clicks and views. Now, Christian, on the other hand, you know, um, she's back streaming. So, she need to be doing stuff for clicks and views too. Let me tell you like this, she better quit playing around with Blueface. I'll take it a step further. If Krishan wants to be a household name or remain a household name, she better get away from Blueface. Yeah, now truth is, she can like, how can I put it? It's so hard to explain. Like she can, mm, mm, mm. Okay, like she can make money, right? She can make money. She can make an income. She can make some revenue out of the circus. She can. But I honestly feel like she would make way more if she go off on her own. Yeah, now truth is, and leave that stuff behind. Because the circus is all like, I don't want to say, I know, I don't really want to, because I don't want to be mean or say anything that's hateful like that towards somebody. But I really feel like it's all like low budget, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. you know, I mean, being that being that Love and Hip Hop just ended, right? Like what, you know? Um, and I don't know. Because at this point it's given they didn't toe their draws over there with Lemmy child. Yeah, nah, truth is, baby, it's giving total draws. total draws. All right, totally. Okay, that's what it's giving over there with Lemmy. Truth here, and what I or what I don't know though. I don't know. If I listen, I'm tell you like this. If if I'm Lemmy, then it makes sense. It is what it is. I'm on board. I'm on board because it is what it is. Um, what's I about to tell y'all? See, one thing I noticed about this type of thing, right? Blueface, them, they kind of got the game a little bit as far as like views and stuff like that. So like, in other words, Blueface knows how to um
make money online. Okay. Which turns around and turns into a language. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It turns into a language that like folks like Lemmy them speak. And so, um, with that being said, shoot, if I'm Lemmy, I'm on board. The only problem that I can see is right. Um, Really, the only problem that I can see is Blueface, kind of. Yeah, no, truth is uh they might run into some type of issues contractual wise when it comes to Blueface. Yeah, the truth is that old Blueface baby, he might not accept a first offer. Yeah, no, truth is. That one there, you know what I'm saying? In other words, he might just be, shoot, know his worth a little bit, or so to speak, and like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He might be like Nene and Jocelyn and a couple of others, that ain't going like that. I could just see him. Baby, I could see him just wanting a good little amount of money. Mhm. But let me tell you something. Um, he might, but that don't mean he gonna get it. Yeah, not truth is. Uh, Cause I feel like, honestly, I feel like Krishan should get the most. Pay Krishan the most. It just is what it is. And Jaden the least. No, no, Nevaeh the least. Yeah, now let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But pay Krishan the most, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the all truth is just is what it is. All right, yeah, they don't care. Blueface. You want to do it or not? You want to do it or not? Shit. We'll have a look-alike. Don't make us add no damn look-alike. You see? Uh Child, somebody from Tubi got their notepad out right now. Right now, I'll tell you. Shout out to them for having the connect. Yeah, now they got the connect. They got the connect and stuff like Wi-Fi. Just a little bit. Speaking of Tubi, child, let me find out. But anyway, I know. Anyway, um, but yeah, now pay Krishan the most. Um, just because she the one who got something going. Yeah, more than any of them. Yeah, now Blueface don't nobody care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. I can tell you right now, we don't care. Now that's not to say for real we don't care. That's our jokes aside, right? But being a little bit more serious, on a more serious note, you know what I'm saying, catching a more serious vibe. Krishan, out of all of y'all, Krishan is the only one that really got something going for herself right now. Yeah, nah, truth is, I understand, and I know y'all don't like that. Yeah, baby, it is what it is. But y'all gotta go back to the drawing board. You know, um, y'all might just. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all might just have to go back to the drawing board. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But like, uh, hey, this how you talk like a business. This how you get them right here. This is professional talk right here. Hey, and that's not to say that that can't change 6 months to a year down the road, But I'm just saying right now, just for right now, Krishan is the one to be looking out for, But like, hey, you got this great contract in front of you. Like, yeah, let's get going and yeah, let's get going. Everything greener. Shout out to that. All green flags. Let's go. Uh so yeah, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. But yeah, in other words, I don't know what these young folks are gonna do. I just know that we're watching. Okay, it just is what it is. We're watching. And that's another reason why, what I'm saying, why I choose to give them grace because, ooh, child, when it all fall down. I said when it all fall down like Selena and Kanye. I just couldn't even imagine, like I could not imagine living my messiest parts of my life like in the spotlight like them, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But they doing it, child. Yeah, I say, yeah, 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 yeah. The truth is, they, um, they out here doing it in front of all of us, child, putting their mess all on display. So it is what it is, and of course they gonna get judged for it. Um, and of course I'm just, I want to see what they're going to say next. What the move will be next. But like, yeah, child, it's just I don't know. Blueface, it just always seemed, so calculated on his end, and it also seems like it always works out in his favor. But I will say this though. Yeah, now truth is, let me say this before I get up out of here because I'm gonna go now. I don't wanna leave, but I gotta go right now. I'll be back to hold you down. Listen, I appreciate that song so much. And tell me why I thought that was Tyrese. Yeah, such a grown man voice and a grown man thought and a grown man song. Okay. So shout out to that. Shout out to the person who wrote it. But no, that is Trey songs. It's crazy. And honestly, I don't know why that one even stuck with me like that, child. Cause I just I never play that damn song, but like it's just it's stuck with me. It's like really like stuck with me. It's embedded in all of this data that I got in my head. But anyway, um, damn, what was I gonna tell y'all about Blueface? He's calculated. I know I said that. He seemingly is so calculated. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But like no, I don't think that everything works out, you know what I'm saying, in his favor. No, I don't believe that, because I do think that lots of things don't go his way, and
we be seeing him act out a little bit, but dang, it was something I was about to tell y'all about Blueface. But I don't remember. It is what it is. I got so much to do today, y'all. So I'm finna have to let y'all make it. So shout out to that. I am going to let y'all make it. I'm probably gonna end up remembering, and we'll chop it up and talk about it in the morning. But anyway, Poople Stars, it's your girl Shay Renee. And I'm on go. So hit the like and let them know. Come on. And you know everything's greener. And you know everything's greener. Come on, y'all. I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, yeah. I ain't I'm in manifestation mode. I'm chilling. Mm, I ain't fucking with it. Yeah, nah, to this, I ain't fucking with it. Like, if it ain't, it gotta align, okay? So anyway, shout out to that. And shout out to you. If you listening right now, I know that's right. Hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? You're here for a reason. All right? And you better believe it. Hey, I be having all these songs in my head. And y'all know me, I be wanting to give credit. But then it got to the point where I don't even be remembering all these people music. Child, truth is. But anyway, I see y'all on my next video. Bye, y'all.